Yeah, this is Larry. It's Tuesday, July 21st. Just at an old mining site. I'm taking samples to crush to see if he could pinpoint which ones are probably the ones they were going after to get the gold. And came to the conclusion that it had to be the limonite. So this is limonite here. It's a red color, dark red. And if you find it with some green ironstone attached, that's good too. So I'm going to see what all I can find here. Here's a nice piece and has some slugs of iron in it too. So what you're looking for is where the ironstone or the limonite comes in contact with maybe ironstone or the iron, and there's a space in between. That's where gold grew in the old days. It was forming, like right in here. So I'm breaking the limonite into manageable pieces here. This isn't the best way to do it because the pieces are flying away, but I just want to get an idea if there's any gold at all in it. So this is my homemade crusher. Now the other day, our anniversary, wedding anniversary is at the end of September. My wife says, "Well, you got any idea what you want to get? What you want me to get you for your anniversary?" She usually doesn't ask me; she just gets me something. So I'm thinking, I was talking to Jeff Williams. He had modified a Cobra crusher before that I liked, and I asked him if they were going to have any more of those for sale at Desert Outfitters. So we asked Steve, the owner, and he wasn't sure because he's kind of weighing between two different companies to go with on crushers. But anyway, if he does make one, I'd like one of those because he modified it where it works pretty good. So that'll be my anniversary present. We'll see if he comes up with one so I can tell my wife about it. Meantime, I use this thing I made. Just put it in here, a couple pieces, and you crush it by hand. I guess it beats going to the gym. I don't know. Then usually what I do, then I'll take a classifier and then the stuff that doesn't go through there I'll crush again. Let's see how much of it goes through here now. Oh, still got some. Okay, so here's what we ended up with. Now we'll pan it, see what we got. Sometimes in this type of situation where you're trying to extract the gold, you have to get it down to say 1 to 200 mesh to get the gold out of there. But we're just going to get it. I don't have anything to do that with, so we'll just see if we get anything at all that we can find in this lump. Well, if there's any gold in that, it's microscopic. I don't see anything. So I'll bang up some more. Oh, wait a minute. There might be one. No, let me see. Is there anything? No. So again, I've got my 1/4 inch classifier, then the 1/8 inch below it. Okay, now we'll run this stuff See how much I got of the other. Okay, we'll run all this. Okay, we finished with a 1/4 inch classifier. Now we just got to go through this 1/8 inch stuff here. Here's how much we got in the pan so far. That's less than 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so we got it down to under 1/8 of an inch. And see if there's any gold. Okay, I do see a little gold. There's a speck right there. So there is hope. Okay, now I'm going to crush a little from a place from Northern California, from a creek, some granite that I found gold in before, and let's see if I can find some this time. I'll just take a little bit. Just going to take a handful, and it's kind of damp, so it might be a little harder to do it, but we'll see. See if we can get a little gold out of a handful. Again, this is from Northern California, from a creek up there, and some granite. And normally when you crush this granite up, you get a little gold out of the whole deal. I'm not going to crush this as much as I did the limonite over there. Actually, some of it spilled into the pan without being crushed. Oh well, let me just go ahead and dump this in, and if I can get it out, it's so wet. One little advantage to my little homemade crusher, if I use stuff that's kind of damp, it gets stuck in the bottom. I can take this cap off, the end cap off, and put a little water in it and swish it around and get the stuff out of it. Alright, let's see what we've got in this batch now from Northern California. Again, just a handful, so we can't expect too much. I'm seeing black sands. Okay. Well, I saw a piece of gold floating around, and that's buried now. We'll see it in a second. See it down there? There it is. Let's see what else we got. There's a nice piece right there. Maybe the only piece, but it's a nice one. Good, okay. Now we'll show you one other. Yeah, I have a friend that has a hard rock mine over towards Paris, California, and I worked in there one day. And my reward for working in there was a couple buckets of material he ran through the mill. But see, the only problem is it got it down to probably like 300 mil. And to be able to process that, you have to have, well, even beyond a miller table, probably what they call an R4, which costs thousands of dollars that I don't have. So I've got this stuff. One of these days I'll take it somewhere and process it, but I'll just show you. We'll try to pan it out, pan a little bit, and the only problem is what you're doing, the stuff that's going off the pan probably is gold because it's so fine. Well, we'll see. Who knows? Sometimes gold is so malleable, even going through the mill, you'll get some big pieces that didn't break up completely. We'll give it a shot. No big pieces survived. So again, to see anything in there, I'm sure there's microscopic gold in it, but that's it, microscopic. You'd have to have a microscope to see anything. That's how it works. I have a blue bowl over there I ran it through before, but it just gets real cloudy from this fine stuff. It doesn't really do anything. So I get busy and I don't always finish everything. I see here's a pan sitting here. I see some gold in it from who knows where. Has rainwater in it. Anyway, I see gold in there. Black sands, anything in here? Yeah, there's a piece there. Again, oh, here's with a lot of gold that I just never messed with, so I have to get back to that.